Hiya, 3. I'm going to read chapter 3 from Oliver Moon and the Dragon Disaster. Let's see what he's getting up to now. Is he collecting the rubbish or is he going to cause a bit of chaos, I think? Let's have a little look. Oliver's mum and dad tried to cheer him up at tea time that evening. At least you won't be stuck in a smelly old cauldron for the whole parade, his mum said encouragingly, ladling out a plate full of toenail casserole. No, I'll just be carrying smelly old bin bags around instead, Oliver growled. He stabbed his fork through a green potato and munched it crossly. It's not fair. I wanted to be in Merlin's dragon team. Oliver's dad passed him the pot of eyeballs. Well, we're still proud of you, Oliver said. I'll bet you'll be the finest little litter collector in Cacklewick. Oliver pulled a face. Yeah, right, like that was something to be proud of. The next morning, Oliver was woken by a scorched smell. Dad's burned the porridge again, he thought, sleepily turning over in his hammock. But then his feet felt hot. Ouch, really, really hot. Oliver sat up and gulped in alarm. His hammock was on fire. Help, he yelped, leaping out of it as the flames licked towards his toes. Fire! Dragon, the witch baby said happily, pointing her finger at a small green dragon with black smoke coming out of his nostrils. The dragon burped and breathed a huge jet of flames all over Oliver's pillow. Hey, Oliver shouted, fumbling for his wand. Bedroom rain, put out the flames, he chanted, waving his wand over his hammock. In an instant, rain began pouring from his bedroom ceiling. Oliver's hammock sizzled blackly where it had been burned. Oliver stood there, dripping wet, and staring at the green dragon, which was now sheltering under one of its scaly wings. The witch baby shrieked with excitement and danced in the rain. Garden, she said gleefully, patting the dragon. Garden! Spell reverse before it gets worse, Oliver said quickly, waving his wand. The rain stopped abruptly. Garden, he echoed, frowning at his sister. What do you mean, garden? He stared at the dragon. Did you find the dragon in our garden? The witch baby's face split into a huge smile and nodded. My dragon, she said. Mine. Cool, Oliver said as the dragon waddled out of his bedroom. I've always wanted a family pet. A smile spread over his face. Brilliant. But Oliver's excitement about the dragon didn't last long. The dragon is awful, he grumbled to Jake on the way to school that morning. We were trying to teach it how to stoke up the cauldron for breakfast, but it managed to burn Dad's broomstick and Mum's dressing gown, and that was after setting fire to my bed. Joe chuckled. Are your mum and dad going to let you keep it? Oliver shrugged. Who knows? It's been banished to the garden for now. Dad's hoping it'll fly back to its own home. When I left, it was sulking in the nettles, trying to set fire to Mum's poison ivy plants. He shook his head at the thought. I couldn't wait to get out of that madhouse and come to school. I couldn't wait either, Jake said. He bounced his school football as they walked. I am so looking forward to our next parade team meeting. I spent all evening yesterday working on a design for our dragon's tail. That's the bit Merlin asked me to make, he added with a proud voice. I thought I could build it out of... But Oliver had stopped listening. That's it, declared, laughing out loud suddenly. That's it. That's what, Jake echoed, looking puzzled. Oliver grabbed Jake's school football and bounced it off his own head. His pointy hat toppled off onto the pavement, but he didn't even notice. Jake, you just given me the most excellent idea, he grinned. Maybe litter collecting will be fun after all.